During the typhoon season, we struggled a lot, especially with, furlough, and our house was damaged, and a lot of challenges came our way in terms of finding, income and support for our household. So it was a struggle, but we got through it, and I'm glad to see that our community is recovering from that difficult time.
Dr. Rita Holcog-Enos Junior-Senior High School student Jermaine Chloe Yalong recounts the ongoing struggle after recent typhoons and the pandemic on Rota.
Looking back at the typhoons, it was truly a big change and an abrupt challenge within the students and the public school system. Having to switch from face-to-face learning over to remote learning truly was a difficult thing that a lot of the students had to overcome, considering that a lot of them really rely on that face-to-face and hands-on learning, and it really, put a halt on their day-to-day routines, and it caused a lot of, you could say, distress, like mental stress, having to learn how to switch from that support, that quality of support, to having to learn everything on their own.
Mental health recovery is the focus of the Haligi Aware program on island under what's called Sources of Strength. Rota is one of 3 schools chosen for the pilot program.
We train different students to be peer leaders, and they go up and they take what we call an upstream approach, where they go out to their peers and their community, and they send out different positive messaging. Another main goal of the Sources of Strength program is connecting students, all students, to a trusted adult, someone they can go to for guidance and seek advice from, to help them with anything they may be dealing with.
Behavioral health specialist Vanna Dior Holcog shares what that support can look like on Rota and its 400 students.
Because the Haligi Aware program is spread vastly among the 3 islands, right? And we only have mental health specialists on the island of Saipan. We don't have any here. However, with the use of technology, we are able to connect our students and our mental health specialists to have that one-on-one time if needed.
However, stigma remains an issue, as one educator recalls an encounter with a resident in the community.
So she approached me and she said, "Hi, do you work here in Rota?" And I said, "Oh, yes, I work for PSS." "Oh, what do you do?" And then I told her, "I work for PSS Mental Health." And once she heard me say that, she kind of moved back, and she looked a little bit nervous and shocked, and she walked back to her table in the restaurant, and she looked at me and she said, "Do we really have that issue here?" And so that's something that we still need to work on. We've gotten better, but still breaking the stigma about mental health so all of us can feel comfortable about it. Because sometimes when we hear mental health, we automatically think about extreme illnesses. We think about all of these different disorders. But we want to change the conversation and not focus on just the extremes, but focus on mental well-being.
Thomas Manglona, KUAM News, Rota.